Do you know what Ibrahim Traore and his elite bodyguards did at the inauguration ceremony of Ghana's new president? Well, even though it was a special day for John Mahama and he should have been the center of the attention, Ibrahim Traore stole the show. Even though he was invited and he had formally declined to come, he made an emergency visit to ensure his enemies didn't know whether he was coming or not. His airplane landed, and within no time, his elite bodyguards, which are actually a small army, took control of the important places, ensuring Ibrahim Traore's security. Everyone was shocked to see how Ibrahim Traore cared for his security. But they became aware of what was about to happen when they saw Ibrahim Traore himself carrying his weapon. So, what really did Ibrahim Traore's elite security force do at Ghana's inauguration? In this video, let's know about the whole story that has created shockwaves in Africa. Let's get started. When President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso attended the inauguration of Ghanaian President John Mahama, his arrival was an orchestrated display of calculated strategy and uncompromising security. The event, meant to highlight African unity and prestige, became a platform for Traore to project his distinctive leadership style, marked by military discipline, unyielding alertness, and a keen awareness of political realities. Interestingly, his presence was a statement that, in the volatile dynamics of West Africa, ensuring personal safety is not paranoia, but a necessity for survival. It should be noted that Ibrahim Traore first declined Ghana's new president's invitation. He wanted to create an air of uncertainty by sending a representative. It was a move that showed his mastery of unpredictability as a security strategy. By withholding confirmation of his attendance, Traore reduced the likelihood of premeditated threats being planned against him. His sudden appearance not only caught Ghanaian protocol officers off guard, but also neutralized any potential schemes that might have relied on prior knowledge of his movements. And the surprise entrance was more than a logistical maneuver. It was a psychological tactic designed to keep both allies and adversaries guessing. In the volatile landscape of African politics, where coups and assassinations are not uncommon, such unpredictability serves as a protective shield against those who might wish him harm. Traore's arrival was designed to command attention and exude authority. A fleet of black armored land cruisers, their tinted windows shielding the identities of the occupants, rolled into the venue in a formidable convoy. This was not just transportation. It was a moving fortress designed to deter any potential aggressors. The convoy was flanked by heavily armed guards, each soldier exuding discipline and readiness, their weaponry displayed openly as a warning to would-be attackers. Stepping out of his vehicle, Traore was a picture of military precision and defiance. Clad in full military uniform, he signified his roots as a soldier and his identity as a leader who represents Burkina Faso's strength. The pistol attached to his belt was not merely a symbolic accessory, it was a declaration of self-reliance, signaling that he was prepared to defend himself if necessary. This visible readiness was a contrast to the polished and often ceremonial appearances of many heads of state, showing Traore's commitment to prioritizing security over optics. At this, security analysts presented their analysis of how sophisticated Ibrahim Traore's every move was. Traore's last-minute decision to attend the inauguration was a masterstroke in minimizing security risks. By creating uncertainty around his presence, he denied potential adversaries the opportunity to plan attacks or infiltrate the event. This approach showed a deep understanding of the threats faced by leaders in politically unstable regions, where even routine public appearances can become life-threatening. Furthermore, Ibrahim Traore used visibility as a deterrent. The choice to arrive with a heavily militarized convoy and openly armed guards was deliberate. Unlike many leaders who opt for a blend of plainclothes security personnel to maintain discretion, Traore's security detail was unambiguous in its purpose. The visible firepower and disciplined behavior of his guards were a psychological deterrent, signaling any potential threat would face overwhelming resistance. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black Africa. Let's continue now. The pistol Traoré carried was more than an accessory. It was a message. In African political history, where leaders like Thomas Sankara have been betrayed by those closest to them, the ability to personally respond to threats is not just symbolic, but practical. Traoré's pistol represented his awareness of this reality and his preparedness to act if his security perimeter were breached. Furthermore, his convoy's configuration included decoy vehicles and advanced countermeasures such as signal jammers and surveillance equipment to neutralize threats like remote-triggered explosives. The soldiers, wearing matching camouflage uniforms, not only created a psychological deterrent, but also provided a layer of visual protection by making Traoré indistinguishable from his guards. This uniformity showed his connection to the military and his reliance on trusted personnel rather than external security forces, a deliberate choice to avoid vulnerabilities inherent in foreign or unfamiliar arrangements. Motorcycle units were strategically deployed within his motorcade to ensure rapid response capabilities. These units acted as both a visible deterrent and a practical countermeasure for potential ambushes or attacks. In public spaces, Traoré's guards formed a human shield around him, creating an impenetrable barrier that left no room for breaches. Their openly displayed weaponry, including assault rifles and compact machine guns, made it evident that any attempt to harm the president would be met with immediate and overwhelming force. These measures, while seemingly excessive, show Traoré's acute understanding of the threats he faces as a leader who has challenged powerful interests. Already, Ibrahim Traoré has faced coups and assassination attempts due to his presidency being defined by his bold stance against neo-colonial powers, particularly France, and his championing of a new wave of African sovereignty. This defiance has not only cemented his image as a revolutionary leader, but has also made him a target of multiple coup attempts and potential assassination plots. His visit to Ghana, a country with historical ties to France and Western-aligned interests, amplified the risks he routinely faces. Traoré's anti-colonial rhetoric and actions, including severing Burkina Faso's military and economic ties with France, represent a significant shift in West Africa's power dynamics. His alignment with alternative global powers, notably Russia, and his calls for a united Africa free from Western exploitation, have positioned him as a direct threat to entrenched interests. This wave of resistance has inspired similar movements in neighboring nations like Mali and Niger, where anti-Western sentiment has gained momentum. Together, these countries are forging a bloc that challenges the status quo, heightening the stakes for Traoré and his allies. Therefore, it was natural for Ibrahim Traoré to go to extremes to ensure his security. That's because he knows while visiting another country like Ghana, the dangers multiply. In foreign territory, Traoré is more exposed and reliant on protocols that may not entirely align with his stringent security standards. Ghana, while an important regional partner, maintains stronger historical and economic ties to Western powers, raising concerns about potential actors with motives to undermine Traoré. Indeed, Ghana's new president won't want his special guest to be attacked. However, various powerful actors in Ghana want Ibrahim Traoré gone. The presence of French-aligned factions in West Africa adds another layer of complexity, as these groups may see an opportunity to strike, while Traoré is beyond the immediate reach of his own security infrastructure. Furthermore, Traoré's heightened security measures are rooted in historical and geopolitical realities. The legacy of Thomas Sankara, Burkina Faso's revolutionary leader who was betrayed and assassinated by close allies, serves as a constant reminder of the risks inherent in defying neo-colonial powers. Traoré's anti-French stance and pivot toward Russia have earned him both regional and international adversaries, making his caution not just prudent, but essential. His mistrust of external entities, even in friendly nations like Ghana, is informed by his knowledge of West Africa's complex political rivalries and the covert influence of global powers. Not only that, but he could have been advised by Russian military officers about how to build a strong and unbreachable security model for himself. It's with such security awareness that Ibrahim Traoré goes to another country. Interestingly, It's possible that his decision to first decline Ghana's president's invitation and send a representative instead was made after a security check. Traore's personal bodyguards and presidential guards would have carried out detailed security checks. After meetings on the state of security in Ghana, it could have been decided that the risk outweighed the importance of presence at the president's inauguration. However, Ibrahim Traore could have decided that it was better to show his presence at the inauguration of a friendly country's president, where other African leaders would be present. Therefore, it was decided that even the most subtle and small security details should be taken care of if Ibrahim Traore visits Ghana. What do you think? Should Ibrahim Traore trust other African leaders for his security? Isn't it true that he trusts his elite bodyguards more than anyone because they are the ones ensuring Ibrahim Traore is safe every second? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on the fact that Ibrahim Traore will be already in danger due to the groundbreaking things he is doing, activities that earlier got African leaders like Thomas Sankara or Muammar Gaddafi killed. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on Black Africa, its history, rich arts and culture, and things the world should know about. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.